Peace, everybody. I probably should just jumped on deep dived in it, man. I've been having a lot of people DM me about the devil lately. I don't know what that is. I guess we're going to have to talk about the devil. We're going to have to talk about Satan because, everything occult, it's a trigger word. That's why, and if I just changed my page name from the Black Occultist to Cosmic Paradox, and I was the Black Occultist for like a year and a half, 2 years. And it's just a trigger. See, the main reason why I did that is because I wanted to pierce that veil, and I felt like I wanted to just go ahead and just do it initially, because it's like it's like the way the occult is, it's like it's the way it is for a reason. It's like a veil. Or veil. It's like if it scares you, it's kind of that's what it's in place for. See, I always come back to the occult and be this broad with it this way, because for me it's a gauge to really see what type of work people doing, because the occult information is uncomfortable. I don't care who you are. If you grew up in religion, it's uncomfortable if you're not seeking the truth. Like, you really have to be seeking the truth. So people can't fake their way through that. The love and light thing, you can fake your way through that love and light. You can fake your way through manifesting and through talking. You can fake your way through that. You ain't gonna fake your way through no occult. It ain't gonna happen, because you gonna be too uncomfortable. So, like, the truth gonna have to reveal itself. So that's why it's like, just give it to me straight. Don't play no games with me, because a lot of people out here do take this knowledge and they pervert it, or they just use it for material gain. And I'm not one of them individuals. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get your money. We all have to survive out here. Unfortunately, this world been hijacked into capitalism. But, it's so much more to this than some material. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this is about spirit, the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. The truth is definitely stranger than fiction. Absolutely. But yeah, that's my gauge. So, because I don't like to waste time with people, man. Because people, and I'm such a giving person. I have such a good heart, and I learn quick and fast, man. Them be the first ones that people like to take advantage of when you got a good heart, and when you're really just a giving person. So that's my gauge. It's like, okay, this is what I with, and I gotta see how people react to it. And depending on how they react to it is how I'm gonna go forward with it, because I gotta protect my energy. You know what I'm saying? It's only comfortable if you were comfortable in religion. Absolutely, bro. I absolutely agree with you there. See, I look at this like it's an adventure. Like, I be adventuring into different. I be looking at this. It be so captivating to me. Like, it's just interesting, and religion didn't make enough sense. And I kept feeling like, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up, in the deep South. And I was born in 87, so I'm not like too young out here. So I'm about to be 35. So when I was coming up, you couldn't be asking all these types of questions about religion, about the church. You can't ask them questions. That's literally what they tell you. You can't be asking no stuff like that. You don't need to know that. Everything ain't for man to know. It's for God to know. Huh? That don't make sense to me. So as soon as I was able, and I got in an environment that was, suitable for me to venture off on my path, I did. And so, it can get uncomfortable. It truly can get uncomfortable. So it's all about how far you really want to go. How much do you really want to know? And a lot of people don't really want to know, because this is a trend. Exactly. Janubian beaded jewels. Exactly. You don't question God. That's exactly what they tell you. And it's like, but wait a minute, this don't really, it don't matter. You don't ask them. You don't do that. Everything ain't for you to know. And so you get chastised and you get penalized and you get shunned and you get shamed for generally just wanting to know. Not realizing this is slavery that y'all really keep pushing and trying to push on us, but it is what it is. Some of us got to break out of these cycles, out of this generational trauma. Like, these generational curses ain't just about poverty. Some of it's about abuse. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is more than just material. We can get so caught up in the material, But that's how this matrix has us, because you're supposed to be doing your work every day. You're supposed to be doing your spiritual work. Your greatest work is you. But you got to survive. So how can you do both? You know, how can you do both when they got you going to a 9 to 5? You might be from that 9 to 5, you may be gone away from your home 10, 11, 12 hours. Then you might have a family. You might got kids. You might got a significant other. You got to still distribute your time with. Where's your time for you? For your actual real spiritual work while you actually really here? There is none. And so we just keep on going with this cycle, and we substitute our true spiritual work for these material successes. You know what I'm saying? And then people wonder why they don't be being fulfilled. You know, they might be having all this stuff, but they ain't fulfilled. And then they wondering why. Because it's not going to make you happy. That's an inner job. You got to do the work in here. You feel me? It ain't just about what you're doing out there. But again, that's how they have us trapped. You know, and we don't come from families and environments and even situations that allow us to be able to venture into that. That's the hard part, you know. That's the hard part. So it's all in how you really look at it.